Now, another predefined status is the C status, which just means for this customer, this is a commercial customer, and I want to charge them the commercial prices. So now there's no combination of freight or anything. It just charges them commercial prices. And then the third is R for retail on the shelf customer. So both your retail on the, or all of, your retail on the shelf customers, your friends and family customers, your commercial customers, and your standard customers all get added to this same customer screen, and you can tell the difference by looking at the status field. All right, so let's go back to that original example that I had, and let's say that I've got a friend who I sell to at friends and family cost that lives 2 miles from my house, and I also deliver to them. So if you recall, I had said that my status A customers are customers that live within a 5-mile radius and that I deliver for free. So, and I also want to only charge this particular customer dealer cost plus shipping. So I would put in the first position F, so that it would charge them dealer cost plus shipping, and in the second position I would put an A, so that anytime I do a mailer for customers, my 5-mile radius customers, that this customer is included. Now, if I don't put anything in the status field, it's just going to charge standard suggested retail price. All right, now the next field is called tax rate if different. It's pretty self-explanatory. If I want this customer to get charged a different tax rate than my overall tax rate, then I specify that tax rate in this box. So typically, with people get charged 9.75% tax because that's the tax that I have set up in AMSWin. But I want this customer because because let's say because they're an Ohio customer, I need to charge them Ohio tax, and Ohio tax is 11%, let's say. So I put 11% in tax rate if diff, and when I sell to this customer and this customer only, it will charge them 11% tax. But for any other customer, it's going to charge my 9.75 that I had set up earlier. Now, if this customer is a tax-exempt customer, I could specify the tax ID number here in this box, and whenever tax-exempt is selected on the order and it prints the order, it will actually put their tax ID number down in the box that that you specify why you're tax-exempt on the standard AMSWin receipt. All right, now the next field, the next two are the birthdays. These are optional fields. I would suggest that if you know your customer's birthday, or you think to ask them, go ahead and record it, because you can do birthday cards, automatically print out, let's say, all of the March birthdays, and it will print labels for you, and you can just buy bulk cards, write something nice in each one, slap a label on it, and you've got your March birthdays covered. Last transaction. This field can be edited, but it's also automatically filled every time you create a new order for this customer. So typically this is a reference field, but it also can be manually changed if you need it to be. And then finally, you've got the follow-up date. Now, you can also do mailings on follow-up. Print, labels that, let's say, any label. Or I want to print labels for any customer whose follow-up date is in March. Well, then as long as you've filled out the follow-up dates correctly, then you can do that. So that's what that's used for. Now, this large box at the bottom of the screen, this large box, it can hold a lot of information. Practically anything that you want to type about this customer. What I use this for typically is the make and model of the vehicle they drive, I might put their preferred oil, their filter, just things that make communicating with this customer easier. If I'm talking to the customer and I've got this screen up and they talk to me about maybe a brother or an aunt, a friend, I might jot down their friend's name, phone number if they gave it to me in this section. That way I can later go in and create a new customer for that person, or I can just know that person is their friend, and whenever I make a call on that person, I would say, hey, Barry Smith was talking to me about your needs, and I have information that Barry gave me right here at my fingertips. When I'm finished making the changes that I want to make to this customer, I click Apply, and my changes are saved.